Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we are talking about the beta progress for the Rust Beta for PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One coming this year, coming soon. And this is the third week of May, and we're trying to cover any movement that we've seen up to this point, because we are beyond ecstatic for this thing to come to console. I cannot express that enough. I mean, literally been waiting for this since 2013 when Gary announced it. And yeah, so we're going to be going over some things that we've already rehashed a little bit, and we're going to be going over some of the progress on PC. The reason why that's pertinent to everybody, PC and the console players, is because this is going to either be an exact copy of the PC or will be one or two iterations behind, which means we'll always get what comes on PC. I just don't know how far along they are. Like Double 11, let me just kind of summarize. Double 11 is the studio that is doing the port for Rust, and Face Punch is the studio that makes Rust. So I don't know how close Double 11 is to the actual live branch, if that makes sense. Anyways, with that being said, we just had an awesome update, the May update. It had MVGs, it has pumps, some Farming 2.0 stuff, just really cool things. Actually, let me show you real quick here, if I may. Here's one of them, the MVGs, just to kind of show you. Let me make it nighttime. Okay, this is what nighttime looks like. Bing, bing, bing. Come on, catch up. Come on, there it is. Okay, really dark. And I have MVGs on my head. Oh, yeah. So apparently it bleeds this down. You can see that ticking down. And then I guess to refill it, we'll have to go over to the workbench to fill it back up. Any level workbench. And I think you just have it on your person. There we go. It's daytime. And come over here and do this. The reason why I'm showing you this is because we will have this for ourselves. I don't know if it'll show up in the beta. I'm assuming it will. And that's why I'm showing you this, because it's brand spankety new. Okay, we'll go ahead and refill that. You can see the time just went back up. We'll go over some of these here in a second. Some of these extra additions, I just wanted to show that, because that's pretty fancy, man. Like, because the Rust nights are extremely dark. Okay, so again, a rehash to tell, because a lot of people have been asking still, crossplay. I do have a video on crossplay, but let me just tell you, console-to-console crossplay is going to be a thing. We found compelling evidence. I should say the Boyfriend Squad found it first. Again, both me, BioLaser, Jade Monkey, me, BioLaser, and RazorTube. It's a mouthful. We've been digging through the commit list as we are super excited for this. So again, I will go ahead and link the crossplay video now in the upper right-hand corner if you want to know more information about it. And go ahead and dig into that. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So another huge announcement we had, like massive, and again, this is for PC, but again, it's going to be for us at some point. Now, the real question is, when is this coming? And I have some thoughts about like where this may sit for us, if this makes sense. Like, this could give us some more clues as far as when this is coming through. I don't know. I'm speculating. Okay, rewinding that thought. So I know we've been talking about for a long while, about modular vehicles, yes? Yes. Well, they did announce that modular vehicles are coming to the PC version. Now, and again, get excited for this, because like if this doesn't happen in the beta, it's definitely coming in the release. So this is why I'm saying this, because like, we're like, what? It's finally here. This has been like brewing for a long time. Very exciting. Now, I know this has changed. Shadowfrax put out a great video on it, talking about how this is coming through, and a lot of this information is coming from him. He's a great update channel, or he's a great Rust channel in general, but he gives us fantastic updates on Rust. Anyway, so what's exciting about that is in a week or so, I want to say the 18th of May, I think there'll be a beta. Now, this is different from the console beta. There'll be a beta for the vehicles for us on PC. Are we going to be all over that? You betcha. Are we going to be watching that with a console eye? 100% we will be doing that. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be showing the PC players what's new, what's coming. We're going to be experimenting with stuff. We'll be live streaming it as well. An excellent reason to subscribe, turn on those notifications. So yeah, that's coming. I guess, okay, so the game plan is to do, they said they're going to do a separate staging beta for this on PC on the 18th of May, last I heard. When they do that, I guess there'll be some servers open and we'll play it. And then I guess after it gets more stable, they said it'll be in staging on June. Is that right? Is it June? And then in July, I think it'll hit the staging before the update. I think I have that right. Anyways, it seems like a 3-month rollout. But that kind of puts us in an interesting place, right? Like we're hey, let me loop back to this. Okay. So as we know from previous videos, we had over here, we were talking about when this is coming. Our boys were hooking us up. They asked Gary. It said not May. So we're currently in May, so we know it's not right now. And Gary also chimed in and said bugs, fixes, performance, and improvements are what they're working on. Again, our homies from our community, thank you. Shout out to Trashman Scopes, love your bush. We also had some images coming from Gary's Instagram showing the beta itself. And here's a screenshot of the actual beta on the Xbox, which is great. And again, this is the internal version, so when you see this, that's not for us yet. It'll be the open beta, just to kind of rehash. Okay, so like to go back to this, and again, our boy Scope said, he was asking Gary, he said, you know, when's this coming? We heard some rumors, and he said a few months maybe. So if Gary's saying a few months, and he's saying not May, and he's saying that we have bug fixes and performance improvements, I'm wondering if this is the cars are gonna be in the beta or not, if that makes sense, right? Maybe, maybe not. Because if it's a 3-month rollout, right? I don't know. Or maybe it's a good indicator as to when maybe the beta's coming. I don't know. Food for thought. Put it out there, right? Like we're trying to put things together. And maybe it is more in July if that lines up with the actual staging branch, because since Double 11's taking that workload, right, and things are stable and they push it over, it could be good. We don't know. I'm just saying, food for thought. Think about that. That could possibly put us more in the July range, which still puts us in the third quarter for a beta release. But I don't know, something to think about. Again, we'll be following it very, very closely. Let me go ahead and show you some more of what I was thinking about here. So again, I've been following the commit list for the console version branch over on the public-facing commit list. I've been seeing a lot of performance tweaks, and it tracks with what Gary's saying. So I don't think it's a joke. I don't think it's him, you know, trying to surprise us and stuff. I think he's being quite sincere with this. I mean, all of this tracks with what he's been saying. So nothing has stood out yet to us, but we are digging into this every single day. Now, again, to kind of go back to, and I mean, I hope that helped for like the console stuff. Just maybe showing, you know, where it's at and maybe potentially where it could be based off of the vehicle beta that's coming for us on PC. I know that's going to be confusing. People are going to be like, hey man, what is it, like which beta? So we'll just say the vehicle beta, right? And then there's the Rust beta for the consoles. Yeah? From here on out. Anyways, maybe that affects it, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I was thinking about it in my head about timing, and I'm like, what does that mean? Like if we know it's going to be a 3-month rollout, does that parallel with the beta release? I don't know. Anyways, I'll stop rambling about that, and as we get more info, I will let you know. So we've been following the console branch. Didn't see anything that stood out. We had some things that kind of track with the recipe system that they say is coming up in the PC version. If this garlic thing is to be believed, we don't have garlic in the game, so that could match up with some recipes. We saw, again, some compile fixes, things that show that there's actual movement on the actual beta itself. So again, nothing major. And again, we'll give you an update as we start to get those things. Now, to go back to, and this is very interesting, and I know other people are waiting on this. And again, this pertains, just because it's on PC now, it doesn't mean it doesn't pertain to us on console, because it does. This most definitely, I would be shocked if this wasn't in the beta, right? So we've got some updates to the pump system right now in the PC version. And these two guys, right? We'll do more videos on this in the future, but this is interesting because this actually links up with the companion app, which was supposed to roll out on this May update that we got on the PC, but all of the items are there, right? Like I can spawn these in and link these, and if you look here, it also says, hey, what is this? It says smart alarms send notifications to your Android and iOS device through the Rust Plus app. What? Okay, what? So a lot to unpack here, right? It's not active yet. It's not active as far as I know. But by the time I recorded this, and hopefully by the time you guys see this, or when you guys see this, this wasn't out yet. But that's what you think it is. It's going to communicate to your phone. So like while things happen in here in game, they could send you messages. And again, just real quick, because we will do a video on these and builds and stuff, since we do have access to these guys. What this means is you could have a device outside that actually detects when people are walking by that aren't your players, and it could tell you on your phone, hey, there's 2 scrubs outside. Also, you could have something on the inside that detects somebody. So the only way you know, or you'll know if you're being raided when your sensors go off inside your base that say, hey, there's 2 clowns in here that aren't verified on your tool cupboard. So, and then it would basically send it to this device, and then on your phone it would be like, hey, you're getting raided, and you'd be like, okay, time to sign in. So basically, long way, or the short version of that is, it's offline raid alarm. So you know when you're getting attacked, which is cool. And this little guy will actually trigger things from the app back into the game world, which is pretty sick. So like an example would be, let's say this was a turret, and let's say this alarm went off and said, hey, there's 2 scrubs outside, and you're on your phone. You could then go, okay, from your phone you could trigger something that says, okay, turn on the turrets. And then you could do that from your phone, and then you see how the light's being turned on now. So we had to simulate that since the application isn't out yet, the companion app. But cool stuff like that, and there's many uses. As you know, electronics can be base defense, it can help you with your gardening, it can do lots of things for you. It can be as big or as small as you want it to be, you know, based off of what you want to do. Anyways, I thought that was really interesting. I wanted to give people an update to say that these are in the game, and it just looks like the companion app needs to be polished off. And again, we've been checking the commit list there as well. And that's just something really exciting because we can really, you know, sink our teeth into it. And here's another, and I'm speculating here, here's another thought. Maybe they want to roll this thing out with the beta, right? Right? Like the actual console beta? I don't know, just a thought. I've got nothing to anchor it, but I mean, it kind of lines up a little bit. Like, why would they hold these back? I mean, I guess maybe if the services on the server don't match up with this, or the companion app's not out yet. I mean, I guess that's part of it too. But still, something to think about. Either way, we know the beta's around the corner. So hopefully, hopefully it's sooner than we think, man. I'm dying. Can't wait to play this. So anyways, we'll wrap this one up here because it's about all we have for the progress for week 3. Sorry, it's nothing major, but I just want to make sure you guys knew what was coming. And if we get some juicy tidbits, we'll do another video very quickly to get it out so you guys know what's going down. And again, we'll make sure you guys know when the beta actually hits as soon as it hits, because we're definitely going to be all about it. So we'll be streaming it pretty much. When you see a stream that pops up that says we're live in the Xbox PlayStation 4 beta, you're going to be like, okay, now it's time. Then you'll know. Okay, I do have a Discord. We do have a Rust community there. I do ask that people respect each other's platforms. We do have a section in there that's called Rust Council Talk that talks specifically about commit list and things that are happening for the beta itself, before, during, and after. So if you want to go in there and you got some juicy tidbits, let us know. And if you really want to let us know on the DL, you can always DM us. Just let us know because we have to accept your friend requests. We just do that on our Discord to stop people from spamming. So yeah, also I do post a lot of Rust stuff. We got some cool things going on there if you want to kind of satiate, quench your thirst. There we go. Quench your thirst for some Rusty Poo while you're waiting. I do have a Rust videos playlist. Let me tab over it there right now. And we got all kinds of goodies on how to raid, how to get, how to progress quickly. So you can check that out over there. And I do have an Instagram if you're interested. It is JadeMonkeyLive, lowercase, no spaces. Also have a Twitter piece. It is JadeMonkey_YT. If you see that fat, cute little pug in the snow, somewhat confused, that's me. And we also have t-shirts that help support the channel. They should be in the carousel down below as well if you're into it. And all those go back into the channel to help support it, so much appreciated. And appreciate all you guys out there that are excited about this, people that come in and talk to us during our live streams, people that are part of our community, the members, the donators and stuff. Love you guys. It's been awesome. I seriously cannot wait for this to come out. And hopefully some of the next updates we have are juicy. And hopefully this thing goes quickly, because the wait is killing me, man. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye. Bye. Should we just wreck our helo? Here we go. This is pretty standard fare for us. I know. Watch this. Let's get tagged by the launch site. You know, let's make this official. There should be SAM sites on top of this. Here it comes. Yep, there it is. That didn't take. I'm still falling.